Arthur Budovsky learns that liberty isn't free, Pakistan embraces Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin Foundation says, "Ask me anything." Today is Monday, October 13th, 2014, and the price of Bitcoin has continued to rise recently and is currently around $395. I'm Stephen Chun, and here's what's happening today in money and tech. Arthur Budovsky, founder of the now-defunct digital currency exchange Liberty Reserve, arrived in New York this weekend after being extradited from Spain in order to stand trial. A citizen of Costa Rica, Budovsky was arrested in Spain back in May after his indictment with a grand jury in New York. As Assistant Attorney General Leslie R. Caldwell states, Arthur Budovsky allegedly built Liberty Reserve overseas to provide the international underworld with a crime-friendly digital currency and elude the scrutiny of American authorities. He even renounced his U.S. citizenship to try to escape facing justice in an American courtroom. With the cooperation of our foreign partners in Spain and elsewhere, this case and extradition are a clear example that money launderers can run, but they cannot hide from the Department of Justice. Budovsky is due in court tomorrow, where he'll be arraigned before U.S. District Judge Denise L. Cote. Saturday, October 11th, saw the launch of Pakistan-based Bitcoin exchange Erdubit. Pakistan has been eager to enter the world of digital currency, and the new exchange is now seeking to educate newcomers and offer a competitive trade platform. As co-founder Daniel Manzar says, when we started out educating people about the blockchain and how it can be used as a payment gateway, we found many people mining Bitcoins who did not have any medium to trade them directly into Pakistani rupees. Erdubit is using the open source software and technology of BlinkTrade, an online payment processor that will allow users to make quick and easy deposits into Bitcoin accounts. Business in Pakistan has long been halted by the lack of education and the geopolitical issues in that area. But Erdubit is hoping to start changing this through the integration of contemporary financial trends. The Institute of International Finance held its annual meeting over the weekend with some of the banking industry's biggest players. Among the many topics discussed was what should be done about Bitcoin, which many bankers have grown increasingly nervous about. As JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon says, Bitcoin developers are going to try to eat our lunch, and that's fine. That's called competition, and we'll be competing. Several larger financial institutions such as Deutsche Bank exhibited a lack of understanding at the meeting for Bitcoin and digital currency in general and are refusing to pair with it, seeing Bitcoin as a threat which induces theft, criminal activity, and other detracting forces, while smaller banks have begun the process of accepting the currency in an attempt to gain a critical market advantage over the less educated competition. San Francisco-based Bitcoin services company Coinbase has brought John Collins, previous advisor to the Senate Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee, on board as a new head of government affairs. Collins is slated to work with existing policymakers and law officials to map out policy decisions for the company. As a former Senate advisor states, Coinbase's whole mission is to really make Bitcoin easy to understand and easy to use. We really do believe that this technology has a lot of promise in this sector and other sectors. In addition to increasing their staff, Coinbase is also hosting user meetups in European cities such as London, Madrid, and Helsinki in an attempt to gain feedback from users about what can be done about their products and services. Coinbase hopes these meetups will also be an opportunity to show its appreciation of the Bitcoin community. The meetups will be hosted from October 20th through the 24th. The past few months have seen the Bitcoin Foundation come under criticism for its seeming lack of transparency. A while back, several members denounced their membership over their displeasure with the foundation, most notably Bitcoin evangelist Andreas Antonopoulos, who left his position with the organization over those very issues. Today, the Bitcoin Foundation has announced they'll be linking up with Reddit to host a series of AMAs or Ask Me Anythings with several key members of the foundation. Whether or not this is a response to previous criticism is unknown, but it does seem that the foundation has taken the idea of being more transparent to heart. The first of the AMAs will be with the foundation's Global Policy Counsel Jim Harper, who just recently published his comments to the New York Department of Financial Services over their BitLicense proposal. The AMA will begin tomorrow morning, Tuesday, October 14th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Find more information on today's news stories at moneyandtech.com. I'm Stephen Chun, and thanks for watching Money and Tech's Daily News Update.